So check this out, guys. This is a long time coming. I'm gonna do 2 coats tonight, but I don't have the juice left in me. It's been my boy's 5th birthday today, so we've had all of his friends over and stuff like that. So we did the first coat of gel coat on here. We got the foot locker done, the fish well done, all the floors on that side, 1 coat. Transom 1 coat. With gel coat, the unfortunate thing is, because I'm too tired to do this again tonight, is you're gonna have to sand this again. I'll have to, the wax is coming out, so I'll have to hit it with like probably 80 grit on the orbital. Sand everything out. It's amazing, you can see all the imperfections now, eh? All that, so we'll probably hit that down with the grinder. The edges there, you can see they're a bit rough. I laid the floor on, but yeah, big improvements in the old dirty ore tonight. It's kind of cool. This is the last step of this boat, and like I said, we'll drill those holes out and gel coat them and do 5/8, and we plunge the roller down every one of our little holes, so you can see there's gel coat going through every one of those. So we'll have to sand all that, and then the double eagle. Have a look at what we got done in here today. And there's a couple of things I wanted to show you guys in here. So, as you can see, we did a shit ton of grinding in here. I'm just gonna climb in here, guys. Without falling over my face. Okay. So she's full of dust. Obviously. You can see as I've been grinding, I put all the radiuses on all these boards. These were all flood coated, so you can kind of get the dust off. You can see where it was flood coated, where it isn't. I think I got a rag in there or something. So here's where I did a bunch of filling here yesterday. Any voids? Anything? It's all beautifully radius now. Everything's all nicely ground out. Don't miss that spot, but everything's ready to go. Went down all the guts here where our peanut butter was. We took all the edges off. Everything's all nice radius. I got one little quick fill to do right there. One right up here. No void right there. No voids. No air bubbles. No nothing. Raining has been all week. So here's the thing I wanted to show you. If you remember, we laminated these stringers into the old structure. So on this side, there's no old structure. On this side, we left this piece. So you can see here that all worked perfect. As you're grinding down these edges to make your radius, if you find any spot like this one, look, you gotta grind that right out until it doesn't do that no more. So you can see it on this side, right here. Oh, where's that glove? We didn't have a bond, so we took it all down. It's all that original material until we hit where that glass stuck. Now all the way up here, same thing. You can see it. That is 100% bonded. So I'm not too concerned about the back end here, because we're still going to grind the transom out, and then we're going to do a big layup to sister these stringers in where we cut them at 45. See it right there. So none of this really bugs me. I'll probably take a Sawzall and slice down there to make sure we have a good bond. You can see the PL set up really good. And then we ground all through here so that there's no air. Everything's all nicely sistered up. If we have air in here anywhere, that fiberglass is going to be only as good as it wasn't from the factory. And you got to imagine a bunch of drunk guys, you know, just plowing fiberglass on every single day. And that's what these boats were built. North Van, down Souk, all over the show. See that one there, we'll fill that with a little bit of putty. We fill all these in so you can see that's a nice joint all the way down. We got to sweep this all out tomorrow here, I guess, and give her a good wash down with acetone, and then we'll start doing layups. And as soon as we get the layups down each side of these stringers, I'll give you a good breakdown of that tomorrow. We're laughing. That's it. We're white gloves again. So this was about 5 hours of grinding, maybe 6, to get her down to here. Like I said, the better job you do when you're laying this peanut butter and all that kind of stuff, the less grinding you're gonna have to do. We hit her out of the park on most of this. There's a couple of spots you can see down in here. Well, that's all ground off, but down here, this is a good example. So down in here, I can't get my grinder into here. See all those chunks? That's not good. So that's going to be literally 45 minutes on the orbital. It's going to take about 8 minutes on the grinder, which is going to be 45 minutes on an orbital. That cat strand, that's hard to sand through. And same thing on this side. You can see the cat strand there. It almost came out perfect though after the grind. The radiuses, you notice, old material, 2x and up, all radius. Everything is beautiful. This is where the gas tank went in Double Eagle. If you got an inboard gas tank that you're going to have that, don't even worry about that. Do all your layups, then cut it out after, and then do your layups around your cut. This one back here, I don't know if y'all remember me telling you, that's why we kept this. So this is the original piece that was right here. So we'll pretty much eyeball this and make it so that it fits right back in. So that when we put our motor back in here, we're good. If you don't have an inboard outboard going back in, I wouldn't worry about it. I think Johnny's insane for doing that, but he's got a good strong motor. Also, that Double Eagle up top, I figured out that the reason it shit the bed is because they were running a 500 horsepower motor and it broke right here, right where the main stay of the bashing comes from. This is right below the tank. So, I don't know if you can see it, you probably just see the back end of it up there. That boat's all shattered through here, and I think that's because they had to have 500 horsepower inboard in it. So what we're going to do is, we've ground all this out, laid up and a whole bunch into it. We're going to make this about a ½ an inch thick underneath this fucking gas tank. And that will never happen again. This is where the majority of your pounding is going to happen, is right in the center of your boat. Pretty much where your window, your back window comes down. That's about where your boat's in the water. If you imagine a boat flying next to you, pounding through the waves, that's where they're hitting. Let's see if we can do it. That's the back of the window. There's your aft fuel tank thing. There's your front one, your bow fuel tank. So we're gonna reinforce the crap out of this. Johnny's talking about putting a 550 in here. I don't know how that's gonna go, but whatever.